Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Frenchy, cooking made easy. Don't forget baking too, because this is what we are going to do today. It's baking. I'm going to take you back to where I grew up in Normandy, northwest coast of France, with the famous desserts there. Famous for the people of Normandy, la Teurgoule. La Teurgoule is a rice pudding made with just few ingredients: rice, cream, milk, butter, sugar, and cinnamon. That's all we're gonna do. The preparation takes only 10 minutes. It takes a little bit of cooking time, but you will love it. So before we go ahead with this recipe of the week, make sure you subscribe, as usual, change your notification bell setting. Also, give me a like, put some comment. The recipe will be under the video in the description. Just follow the links through it. You'll have all the ingredients and a step-by-step approach to it. Furthermore, you can check my other recipe on my channel or on the website. So don't hesitate, please, and share it. So let's go and let's get baking. Alright, all you need for this dish is a large oven-proof, oven-baked dish, and also another tray to put under, just in case it overflows, like I did at my friend on the weekend. It wasn't a pretty sight. So we got this beautiful baking dish here, a bit like my grandma used to have. A terracotta dish, it's quite nice too. What I'm going to do here is I'm using some round rice or short grain if you can. I'm going to use the sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, just full. And simply with a fork, I'm just gonna mix the cinnamon, the sugar together. So I'm using light brown sugar. You could use a blonde sugar, you could use just white sugar. It's really up to you. You could mix that straight in the bowl, it's no problem. And just pour it inside the bowl. I'm gonna add my cream, about 100 ml. I'm also adding, of course, some butter, about 80 grams of butter. Here I simply use 150 grams of rice, 200 grams of sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, 100 ml of cream, 80 grams of butter, unsalted butter, and just pour gently the milk on top of it. I'm going to use 1.5 liters of milk. And voila! All I got to do now is to preheat my oven. I'm going to bake that at 200 degrees for about an hour, and then at about 150 degrees for another 5 hours. Yes, you heard it, 5 hours. So I'll see you in about 5 to 6 hours. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This has a history as well. If you want to learn about the history and the legend of La Teurgoule, I join you to meet me after this recipe. Once you have seen the end of the video, I will tell you all about the Teurgoule, how it happens and when it happens. So watch until the end. Now that my oven is hot, I can put gently my Teurgoule in the oven. This is what you call a Teurgoule. It looks beautiful. You should always have the skin on top. Make sure, some people will think it's burnt, but it's not. It's lovely, just perfect. So look at that. That's rich cinnamon pudding. That's just like my grandma used to do. Just amazing. This dessert is just unbelievable. Look, got the skin, got my beautiful rice pudding, cinnamon, full of flavor. I can smell it. Shame you can't, but I'm telling you, you should try it. 10 minutes to prepare, forget it in the oven, and so much pleasure. Bon appetit. Just delicious. See you next time, Cooking with Frenchy. I hope you really enjoyed this recipe and please try it. Leave it in the oven at low temperature and don't you worry about it. However, don't do like I did on the weekend, try in a pizza oven and it was a shamozel. It did not work at all. I totally carbonated my Teurgoule. I burned the dish, we had to throw it all. I'm very, very sorry for my friend who let me cook in the pizza oven. However, for the legend, this dish seems to be appearing around France in Normandy, where I grew up, a country of apple, cream, milk, apple pie, cheese, camembert, for example, and also all many dishes made with a lot of butter, as we have a beautiful butter, beautiful cows, and beautiful greeneries there. Nevertheless, in the 18th century, between 1750 and 1765, there was a chef, Mr. Also, decided to create a dish with a rice because the weather was really bad during few years and people couldn't record wheat. So they couldn't grow wheat and they had nothing to make bread or a dish or a dessert. So however, François Jean also decided in 1762 to create that dish with some rice. So he put the rice, he put a very, very heavy duty cream, very, very fat milk with it, a little bit of spices and bake it in the oven for ages. He forgot about it, came back the morning after and tried the dish. The Teurgoule was born. Another legend says as well that all that was created due to parrot. The rice was found actually by Mr. Quinet, a little French parrot that stole it from the English. Would you say I like that story? Yeah, a little bit. For once we can steal something from them. That was great. So he got the rice and he gave it to the chef. And therefore, with the rice there was also some spices and they create that dish together without even knowing. So that's another legend that comes behind the dish. Now, Teurgoule, what does it mean? It's really like a slang, a French slang. La goule is the face, your mouth, what you eat for. Teurgoule, that means you ate too much. because it's so good. Even if it's hot, you just want to try and you just want to heat and heat and heat. We also call that in French la gourmandise, which you, the English people or Anglicized people talk about gluttony. That's what we love. Good food, good feast. Anyway, try that dish. Really, winter or summer, everyone will love it. You don't have much to do, 10 minutes of preparation and that's all. So have fun, enjoy. Let me know what you think. See you next time. Cooking with Frenchie.